Curtis and Son Funeral Home in Sylacauga, as well as Childersburg, presents a look at obituaries this morning. The North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361. Your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home for burials and cremations is Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Mrs. Ellen Faye Hatchett, age 83 of Childersburg, died at her residence on August the 13th. Funeral service for Mrs. Hatchett will be Wednesday at 11 a.m. from First United Methodist Church of Childersburg. A visitation tonight at the Childersburg Chapel from 5 to 7 o'clock. The Reverend Amy Vaughn will officiate the service. Burial in the Green Hill Cemetery. The family wishes that donations be made to the First United Methodist Church of Childersburg. Online condolences at CurtisandSonFunerals.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, directing the funeral service for Mrs. Ellen Faye Hatchett, age 83 of Childersburg. Mr. James Hudson, age 88 of Childersburg, died at his residence on Monday. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, announcing. Mr. John Wayne Ragland died Monday at UAB in Birmingham. Curtis and Son Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. Graveside service for Douglas Duke Jennings, age 59 of Sylacauga, is today at 10 a.m. from Grimes Chapel Baptist Church Cemetery. The Reverend Charles Moore officiating. Mr. Jennings died Saturday, August 13th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. The family will accept flowers or donations can be given to the Grimes Chapel Church. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Tracy Owings, age 44 of Sylacauga, will be today at noon from Radley Smith Funeral Home Chapel, with the Reverend Tommy Thornton officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Mr. Owings died Saturday, August 13th at Grandview Medical Center. He attended the Marble City Church of God. And visitation this morning from 10 a.m. until noon at the funeral home. The family will accept flowers or donations can be sent to the Cheehaw Mental Health Center, Old Birmingham Highway, Sylacauga, or to the Ark at West 4th Street in Sylacauga in memory of Tracy. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home, Sylacauga directing. Funeral service for Mr. James Richard Ricky Scott, age 63 of Alexander City, will be Wednesday, August 17th at 10 a.m. at the Arbor at the First United Methodist Church. Dr. Todd Henderson and Reverend John Basilio officiating. Burial in the Hillview Memorial Park. The family receiving friends tonight, 5 until 8 at the funeral home. Mr. Scott died Sunday, August 14th at Russell Medical Center. He was a member of Legacy Builders, Habitat for Humanity, and Emmaus Walk number 171. In lieu of flowers, the family requests that memorial contribution be made to the Central Alabama Emmaus Community, P.O. Box 241571, Montgomery, Alabama 36124. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home, Alexander City directing. Funeral service for Carrie Austin Pitts of Sylacauga will be Thursday at 1 o'clock from the chapel of Radley Smith Funeral Home. Chaplain Mark Ledbetter officiating. Burial in the Fayetteville Memorial Cemetery. Mr. Pitts died August 14th at his residence at the age of 61. Visitation will be Wednesday from 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. at Radley Smith Funeral Home. The family will accept flowers or donations can be made to the Boys Club of Sylacauga. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home in Sylacauga directing. Graveside service for Mrs. Madeline Maddie Bell Draper, age 81, will be Wednesday at 1 p.m. from Pine Hill Memorial Park in Talladega. Visitation today 1 until 8 p.m. with a family hour from 6 until 8 at the Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga. The body will lie in state 1 hour prior to the service. Mrs. Draper died August the 11th. Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga directing. Funeral service for Henry Edward Williams, age 77, is 1 o'clock today at Mount Zion Baptist Church in Stockdale, with the Reverend Edward Bolton officiating. Interment in the Midway Memory Garden Cemetery. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary directing. And memorial service for Mrs. Edna O'Neill, age 72, will be Wednesday at 11 a.m. at Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church in Sylacauga. Mrs. O'Neill died August the 14th at Coosa Valley Medical Center Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga, announcing the funeral arrangements, memorial services for Mrs. Edna O'Neill, age 72. This obituary report brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361. That's Curtis & Son Funeral Home, your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home for burials and cremations. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.